A Purimspiel on Zoom. Sounds crazy, no? But here at Temple High, every one of us has become an expert on Zoom. At school, at work, with our families, in gatherings. You may ask, why log on if it's all just virtual? Because Temple High is our home, and we want to pray and learn and listen without breaking our necks. You may ask, how did all of this get started? I can tell you in one word. Pandemic.
Pandemic, 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 pandemic.
Because of this pandemic, we have been kept virtual for many, many months. Here at Temple High, the pandemic has changed everything. How we eat, how we sleep, even how we wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our faces covered, and we always carry a little hand sanitizer. This shows our constant devotion to God and to each other. You may ask, how did this pandemic get started? I'll tell you, I don't know, but it's a pandemic. Because of the pandemic, each of us knows who we are and what God expects us to be.
Who day and night must see to the infected, monitor the patients, say their daily prayers, and who has the right as masters of healing to get a bit of rest at home? The doctors, the doctors. Pandemic, the doctors, the doctors. Pandemic. Who must know the way to give a proper shot, a vaccine shot, a Pfizer shot? Who must see the patients and risk their lives so doctors can do their doctor thing? The nurses, the nurses. Pandemic, the nurses, the nurses. Pandemic. They said we'll go online at school and kids will learn from home. It's harder than I've ever worked for the kids. It's worth it. The teachers, the teachers. Pandemic, the teachers, the teachers. Pandemic. Who risk their lives all day so you get mail and food, the garbage they collect and keep you safe from harm. The workers on the front line. Pandemic, the workers, the workers. Pandemic.
And in our circle of Temple High, we've always had our special types. Debbie Blinn, our executive director, Amanda, Kaylee, Mary, our youth directors, and most important, our beloved clergy. Among ourselves, we get along very well, most of the time. Of course, everyone has their problems, but this year we rallied together to make sure everyone is taken care of. Now we live in solitude, but we know that there's a community watching out for every one of us.
Pandemic, pandemic. It's Purim. Pandemic, pandemic. It's Purim.
Pandemic, pandemic. Within this pandemic, you might even say that our lives are as shaky as a Purimspiel on the roof.